Hello everyone and welcome to the finals of BlaiseFest 10. We have an epic matchup for you today between two absolute legends of the valley, JUDAHDGV and FERGIE4RLZ. In this final round they had to take on Windswept Fields, and let me just tell ya, this matchup was amazing. As always, BlaiseFest is sponsored by Martin Disc Design. Martin Disc Design has dyed every single BlaiseFest trophy for the last year and does amazing work. He has shown tons of support for other events that we've put together. So please, if you have an opportunity, go check out Martin Disc Design. There will be a link in the description down below. Now let's talk a little bit about our players. Fergie is an awesome human being. He digitally designs all the stamps for the channel. And outside of his amazing digital design work, Fergie is arguably one of the best players in the Valley in the world. He's won multiple content creator events, and he's also won many official Disc Golf Valley events. The absolute same thing can be said about this next beast of a player, Judah. Judah has already won 2 BlaiseFest tournaments. To make that stat even more spectacular, he did it back to back. Judah also has won several content creator events, and Judah also has won several Valley events. Both of these players have won multiple pro tours and have been in the Valley for quite some time. I just gotta say that I was super pumped when this matchup was, when we finalized this matchup and realized that these two were gonna go head to head. I was pumped. I'm so thankful that they screen recorded their rounds so that we can put this little commentary feature round together. You guys, all I can say is that it's been a long time since I've been able to witness a head-to-head matchup where I got this pumped for somebody else playing that wasn't me. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't believe it while I was watching it. If I would have recorded my live reaction, you guys would have seen me jumping and yelling and screaming. I couldn't believe it. This is why I do it. This is why BlaiseFest works so well. Because even though it's not the biggest event, and even though it doesn't get the most attention, the people who come and play in these events really enjoy, at least this is what they've told me, they enjoy the interaction between the players, being able to talk and see each other actually play in the head-to-head matchup versus, you know, whenever we do matchups with event codes and you're kind of just playing and you only see your own score. It's just a totally different environment. And I will say this. While going through these matchups and recording this, I had a smile on my face the whole time. So this is why we do it. This is why we love the game of disc golf. I'm so thankful that Spinoff made Disc Golf Valley so that we can have this as a digital version of the game that we love so much. If you want to participate in BlaiseFest, we are getting ready to launch the next BlaiseFest, BlaiseFest 11. And all you need to do is check out the description box down below. I will have a link to the registration paperwork that you will need to fill out. I will be doing 100% of my communications on Discord. If there is a very specific reason why you don't like Discord and you want to use Facebook Messenger, I am also okay with doing this. I'm not saying everyone needs to go get Discord. So I am open to it. I just prefer to try to keep as many people into one spot as humanly possible. If you'd like to join my Discord, all you got to do is send me a DM. I keep it private so that we can keep it a good community so that everybody is on the same page. So if you'd like to join, all you got to do is send me a DM and I'll gladly send you the link for that. It is a family Discord, so we do not tolerate any type of not safe for work content there. That being said, I'm really pumped up. BlaiseFest 11 is going to be USA versus the world. Normally, whenever I set up a BlaiseFest, I like to bracket it out either by levels or different types of stats. This time I've decided that since we're doing it old school and we're not using event codes anymore for BlaiseFest, what we'll do is we'll do USA on one side of the brackets and the world on the other. We currently have quite a few people who have registered, so space is limited. Make sure that you register as soon as you think you would like to participate. And please answer all the questions in the questionnaire honestly. Any false answers, those players will not be admitted into the registration pool. And I gotta stick by that, okay? That being said, let's go ahead and watch these final holes, alright? As you can tell, the matchup's been quite head-to-head. Both of our players making sure they're hitting every single birdie and eagle. I love the fact that on certain holes you see a repetition of shots, while on other holes you see alternative lines that are displayed between the two different players. It just goes to show you that there's not one correct way to play this game, and these are players who both are elite level champions. So keep your eye out here. Watch how they play these different holes. Windswept Fields is a great course, in my opinion, because the windiness really allows you to work with your discs better and to understand how discs fly in high-end winds. So if you are thinking about trying a new disc, make sure that you are testing it out on Windswept Fields, because it'll give you a great idea of how that disc operates, especially whenever you're working with like alternative attributes that you're not quite familiar with. I know that when I first got into the Glide Defender, I spent a lot of time messing with it on Windswept Fields, even though it's not required a lot. I did it just because it was nice to kind of get an idea of how to operate the disc in that wind. Alright, hole 8, y'all. Here we go. We have Fergie teeing off first. And you know, my man hit his ace. Judah lining up the ace run as well and just barely misses to the right. This is unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. On Fergie's screen, it looked like Judah had actually landed the ace. And it wasn't until I got Judah's screen record and we started talking about the match that I saw that he had hit the rim there. That is so clutch. Shout out to Fergs for hitting that ace and putting the pressure on. But if that wasn't enough, y'all, he answered right back with a back-to-back ace just to solidify the win. You know Judah at this point is thinking, I have to run it, I don't have a choice, and even if I hit it, I'm still not going to be there. So, big shout out to FERGIE4RLZ, taking on the two-time BlaiseFest champion Judah, knocking it out the park with the back-to-back walk-off aces. Congratulations, bro. Judah, you also played an amazing tournament as always. I can always count on you to step up and bring your A game. Here is your finals scorecard. Congratulations to FERGIE4RLZ. Here is your champion's disc, designed by Martin Disc Design. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking through the entire video. If you want to participate, all you got to do is check out the description box down below. This is Master Darkpoi Gaming. I am Darkpoi, and hopefully, I'll see you in the future.